I usually have one word to offer the graduating class. I try to keep it focused on that one consideration. A couple of years ago, and for 20, I would have used the concept of fear. And this idea of a quote that was given to me way back when by an athletic coach who had a comment that he used to say to us, never let fear dictate your fate. Never let fear dictate your fate. Something that has stayed with me to this day, obviously, and I would have offered fear as the concept of 2020 had we had the opportunity to meet and be at least together somewhat visually and vocally. Hold that thought on fear. Now let's go up a stage and up a year to the class of 21. The one word that I was thinking about for the last month to prepare for this evening was what word would be appropriate. It's resilience. I chose resilience, one word, one thought. So to the graduates of 21 and 20, put those two concepts together, fear, never let it dictate your fate, and the resilience of what was needed to get through this pandemic. It was a true test of the ability to survive. And we have come through it together as a family, as a college, and as a community, and we stand here tonight to celebrate that success. So please, class of 2021, never let fear dictate your fate. We were all afraid during this pandemic. We were all afraid. Your very life was at stake at points in this pandemic where we weren't sure if we would be able to survive or our family members, and some did not. And we had students that lost family members in the middle of this college experience and challenged themselves to the idea, can I go on, can I go forward? This is just too much weight. Somehow, some way, those of you on this virtual, live telecast and opportunities driving through in cars next week, we will have an opportunity to go eye to eye to connect and recognize that you were able to do it. Many did not. Unfortunately, this college lost a significant number of our student body during the course of the pandemic, coming over from 20 and into the class of 2021 for graduation. Those of you on this call tonight, that this commencement is for you, you did not give in to the weight of this pandemic from any perspective. You chose to carry on. You chose the courage within you to go forward. To me, that's resilience. And if you take those two considerations of not having fear dictate your action and the resilience and the courage you possess that you just proved to get on this telecast tonight, you've got the perfect package. And with that in mind, what do you do now? So we hope as a college community that you take the lessons learned, the resilience that you've shown to go through, continue your studies, not lose that gap year consideration or play that gap year consideration or lose your position in a graduating class. You did not. We celebrate you tonight. So what I suggest we, this college community, offer to you is go forward. You have proven many things by being in the graduating class both in 20 and 21 tonight. You have proven yourself to be courageous, to be resilient, and to be fearless. You have proven that you can finish something regardless of what life is going to throw at you, and life will throw more. But you've done it. Pause on that moment. Think about maybe those two words. I'm not going to say success is not final and failure is not fatal. It's the courage to continue that counts. Churchill. The courage to continue that counts. So neither is life long, your success or your failure. They mean nothing. The relevant consideration is, are you courageous enough to be taken down and get back up? One other quote I considered was a Japanese proverb that said, knock down 7 times, get up 8. This idea of resilience and resiliency is something that I think you must focus on. So with that in mind, this college has stood by you. We have done everything we can as a college community to hold this fabric together that we call higher education and the opportunity of access and affordability to let you have the experience of a college education. We think, we hope, we pray we did our part through the 14 months and now counting of this pandemic. And you did your part. You continued, you stayed enrolled, you sought the online aspect of the synchronized live. You did what it took to continue your studies and come to the completion tonight. So understand tonight, I close with the idea of appreciation. We appreciate you for staying with us, and I hope you appreciate this faculty, this staff, this college community that stayed with you. Neither of us surrendered to this pandemic. And in doing so, you have reached a credential, a degree, and you now prepare to move on with your life. And we think, and we hope, as I said before, well-versed and well-trained to take on the challenges next. Please find a moment to thank your parents and your family. They stood by you, they must have, because in many cases the role reversed and you had to take care of them or take care of others or younger siblings. We were all taking care of each other in all different ways and trying to find a way to do it. So thank them for staying by you to get you to this moment tonight that you have graduated from college. Once again, the faculty and the staff, please find a way, send an email, send a note. Some of whom you've never met or never been in any kind of contact. It was a computer screen for the entire year and a half. But they were there for you, they prepared for you, and they delivered, and we're glad and happy that you benefited and now we're completing your study. And lastly, thank yourself. Thank yourself for having the courage and the ability to do it, to sustain what this thing put upon us, and to be able to be here. It's remarkable, in my opinion. Almost 50 years in education, and I've never been prouder to be part of a graduating class of 20 or 21 for what you've accomplished in the conditions that you were surrounded. And many of you had difficult situations coming in. What you have achieved is not to be taken lightly. So please don't pat yourself on the back. The idea of resiliency is what I'll close on, and the idea again that I offer that you take that thought and keep it in your heart and head. You've already proven you are. So with that, we wish you the best of luck. This college community congratulates you again, and we tell you now, please go on to graduate transfer, go on to completion. Do not end your educational life journey every step of the way. You've already proven you can handle anything life can throw. Go on and complete your degree. At this time, it's my pleasure to introduce your student speakers, two exceptional young people, one from the Gloucester campus, one from the Cumberland campus, who will give you remarks from the student perspective. So I'm pleased to announce that today we have two student speakers representing both Gloucester and Cumberland campuses of now the Rowan College of South Jersey. Let me start off with Samantha Bicking. Samantha's hometown is West Deptford, New Jersey. She served as the president of the Gloucester Campus Student Government Association. Over her time at RCSJ, she has assumed many leadership and membership roles. Samantha is a psychology major and has chosen to take advantage of the college's premier partnership with Rowan University in what is known as a 3+1, 3 years here, 1 year with the premier university partner, as a transfer candidate, where in her last year, she will then earn her baccalaureate conferred by the Rowan University faculty and staff. Next is Jesus Calicto. I knew Jesus, I would mess you up. Am I okay? All right, Jesus and I had a little bit of a prep on that. Jesus' hometown is Princeton, New Jersey. He too has served as president of the Cumberland Campus Student Government Association and has been an active member of Phi Theta Kappa, the honor society of the college. Jesus is a biological science major and a college bridge to Rowan University research intern. His plans are to transfer to Rowan University and to continue his studies in biological science. Two remarkable young people. So at this time, I give you Samantha.
Hello, fellow students, and welcome families, friends, members of the RCSJ community, Board of Trustees, distinguished alumni, faculty, and staff who have joined us here tonight to celebrate the RCSJ class of 2020 and 2021. My name is Sam Bicking, and I'm the Student Government President for the Gloucester campus. Resilience, adaptability, support all encompass the reasons I dedicate my academic career to being a leading role in 7 clubs and being a part of 5 clubs, 2 honor societies, and several committees centered around student support and engagement. Rowan College of South Jersey has displayed resilience, adaptability, and support in prior years, but more so than ever in the 2020-2021 academic year. As a community, we remain positive through the hardest periods of academic, professional, and personal lives. I'm immensely proud to have gotten to be a leading role in a group of scholars who pushed the norms and overcame obstacles. Through the coronavirus pandemic, Rowan College of South Jersey students, faculty, and staff had to show resilience personally and collaboratively to develop the ability to operate virtually. Overnight, classes, resources, events, club meetings, and honor society meetings moved virtually in a format never previously incorporated into the curriculum. While I did not get the pleasure of getting to know each graduate personally, it is an honor to observe the innovative ways in which the student population improved themselves, campus life, and the lasting impact for generations to come. Within your time here at Rowan College of South Jersey, you have inspired me by your dedication to achieving your goals, adaptability in the most unexpected situations, and peer support of one another. We faced the odds through a pandemic, we challenged racial injustice, and we are persevering through hardships accompanied with a year of uncertainty. And we are here today receiving the degree we dedicate our academic careers to. As a student body, there is immense adaptability to transition to an online platform of delivery. I'm immensely proud of all of us for being a group forever in history and displaying resilience. Despite the odds, it is truly heartwarming to observe this level of teamwork with students who came together during a period of separation. Thank you, my fellow students, for supporting me as I hope I have supported you, but especially for supporting each other. My speech tonight is dedicated to my teacher and mentor, who taught my friend Kristen Osgood Lamelas, who taught me resilience, self-love, and the importance of never giving up on myself. Thank you, Chris, for being a robust force in my life before you left our world. I leave on this note with a quote by Robin Williams. No matter what people tell you, words and ideas can change the world. You were innovative, you brought your words and ideas and your passion to RCSJ. Now it is time to take that into the next chapter of your lives. Congratulations, graduates. At this time, I would like to introduce our next speaker, Jesus Calixto, the Student Government President of the Cumberland campus.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jesus Calixto, and I am overjoyed and honored to welcome you, families, friends, members of the RCSJ community, the Board of Trustees, distinguished alumni, faculty, and staff. Thank you for joining us here today to celebrate RCSJ's class of 2020 and 2021. The circumstances presented to us by the COVID-19 pandemic this past year were difficult ones. None of us could have seen the hardships awaiting us in this stage of our lives. Facing this, we all stood to the challenges presented to us, such as the virtual working environments, quarantining against an invisible enemy, the loss of those closest to us, and so much more. Now, we can say that we have reached a significant milestone on our journey to the next stage of life, and today we celebrate that journey. It was not easy getting here. Together, we struggled, we suffered. But in the face of adversity, despite our pains, we pushed through and chose and fought to rise and forge our paths forward, not back. When we cried, we persevered. When we fell, we stood. When we felt lost, we found hope. We were the example. We were the fire. We were us. Throughout my entire life, I was greatly inspired by Stan Lee and his work throughout my life. And he once said, "There must always be those who with the fire of rebellion in their blood. There must always be those who will dare to fight an unbeatable enemy. Only then can the race of man remain strong and fearless." And today, I can confidently say that every single one of us are true examples of his words. I would also love to express gratitude to those who have helped me live up to those words. My mom and my family, my friends, Mrs. Linda Sloman, Dr. Kelly Slade, Mary Lou Weber, Dr. Mark Randa, Professor Melissa Young, Dr. Renee Post, Director Deborah Bradshaw, and so many others I would love to name, but I can't because we would be here until the next graduation. I am so proud, honored, and privileged to be able to call you all my fellow classmates, my fellow colleagues, my fellow fighters, my mentors, my friends. So let us stand proud because today is our day. Congratulations to all of you, the RCSJ class of 2020 and 2021. And again, as Stanley would say, Excelsior.
Hello, my name is Dr. Brendan Rickards, and I have the honor of serving as the Rowan College of South Jersey Provost and Vice President of Academic Services for Rowan College of South Jersey. It is my privilege as the college provost to acknowledge the following individuals who were awarded Professor Emeritus status on April 14th, 2020 by the Board of Trustees of Rowan College of South Jersey. But due to the pandemic, were not formally recognized for their valuable service to our students in the college. Leo Chow, Assistant Professor of Business Studies for 43 years. Assistant Professor Chow was a 1973 graduate of Gloucester County College who made numerous college contributions such as developing current online business courses, as well as facilitating the accounting and business administration program accreditation processes. For decades, Professor Chow supported not only student scholarships, but also mentored students to nurture their success. Sadly, Professor Chow passed away on November 18th, 2020, but his contributions benefiting students in the colleges will live on forever. Dr. Stephen Stolar, Advisement Transfer, Career, and Services Director for 38 years. Dr. Stolar has been a consistent leader on developing positive student support activities such as student intervention teams and providing students with connections to new career training. As a beacon of light, he has tirelessly advocated for students' academic pathways, not only through advising, but in areas of proactive student event coordination. Berdina Brookins, Associate Professor, Reading and English, 33 years. Associate Professor Brookins was the lead faculty expert in reading pedagogy and maintained a stellar record of teaching effectiveness. She was an active participant in numerous college events and dedicated her craft to changing the lives of all students she encountered to lead them on the path to success. Michael Keith, Assistant Professor, Diagnostic Medical Sonography for 29 years. Assistant Professor Keith served as the program director for the DMS, or Diagnostic Medical Sonography program, and led it to become recognized as one of the best in the region. He was an active participant in numerous college activities while always being first and foremost supportive to the students in the DMS program. Dr. Marian Destralo Caparuso, Instructor 1 Nursing, 26 years. Dr. Destralo Caparuso was an active leader in the Student Nurses Organization in the education of students entering into the healthcare arenas. Throughout her career, her dedication and support of students has helped advance the nursing curriculum that now serves as a guide for student success. This month, the Board of Trustees has awarded the following faculty with 2021 Professor Emeritus status for their dedicated academic contributions to our student and the college. Dr. Geraldine Martin, Professor, Early Childhood Development and Education, 46 years of service. Professor Martin has been with the college since its origins as Gloucester County College. Dr. Martin, throughout her career, always demonstrated a strong commitment to student success through holding extended office hours to welcome and support students with any and all resources available. Her dedication to assist students and her service with and through the Rowan College of South Jersey Foundation and awards and scholarships has helped change the lives of thousands of students. The college is forever grateful for her significant contributions. Jeffrey Burke, Associate Professor of Chemistry for 44 years. Associate Professor Burke worked over his career to advance the chemistry curriculum and technology in the laboratories significantly. As a published author with the ability to present the knowledge and experience that he has gained over the years, he has been dedicated to presenting and interacting with his students with cutting-edge material in each of his courses. His mentoring of his colleagues throughout the college community will be greatly missed. Dr. Louis Gross, Professor of English and Communication, 34 years. Professor Gross's accomplishments not only include his numerous published works and presentations, but his significant work to improve the college curriculum. Over the years, he has proven to be a go-to mentor for his students, faculty, and staff alike. His heartfelt dedication to the successes of our students has been his mantra over the course of his career at the college. His presence will have a positive, long-lasting effect going forward. Rose Gruber, Assistant Professor of Theater and Speech for 31 years. Assistant Professor Gruber was a creative and masterful instructor. Her teaching has been described as clear, precise, but more importantly, engaging. Throughout her years of service, Assistant Professor Gruber wrote, directed, and acted in countless plays at the college. Her dedicated training of the next generation of actors and public speakers will be unequaled and truly missed by the college. At this time, I would like to invite Dr. James Picone to the stage.
Hello and welcome. My name is Dr. James Picone. I have the honor of serving as the Rowan College of South Jersey's Vice President and Chief Administrative Officer on the Cumberland campus. The 2020 graduating class has previously recognized the faculty from each campus, but I would like to acknowledge them here today as well. The 2020 Adjunct of the Year were William Lobach from the Cumberland campus and Catherine McFadden from the Gloucester campus. The Faculty of the Year for the Cumberland campus was Associate Professor ESL Coordinator Don Forcenito, and the Christian R. and Mary F. Lindbach Distinguished Teaching Award recipient for the Gloucester campus was Professor of Chemistry Dr. Robert Rossi. This year, for the 2021 graduating class, we again have 4 honorees. For the Cumberland campus, this adjunct faculty began teaching at what was Cumberland County College in 2011. After teaching at the college for a decade, this individual has gained the full trust and respect of students, her colleagues, and the administration. She has been described as showing extreme dedication to the students and their success, and is very popular with the students, who universally say her instruction and support of them in the classroom is exemplary. She is compassionate about her students, and she's an excellent teacher. She truly is a bright beacon of light for the students who she has guided through difficult material in her sociology courses. Always interested in what types of student support she can provide, she is heavily engaged with learning new and revolutionary pedagogical techniques. It is my pleasure to present the 2021 Adjunct of the Year for RCSJ Cumberland Campus, Lana Wing. Faculty of the Year 2021. This faculty member started his career at Cumberland County College as a full-time science faculty in 2007. Since then, he's been an integral part of the college community in countless ways. His involvement in college recruitment events and grants have recruited countless students to the campus. He has taken leadership roles to help train students for scientific research and collaborated with Rowan University and his peers to develop both research and transform pathways to our premier partner. His support for students and his drive to help train the scientific generation of tomorrow has changed the lives of countless students throughout the years. He has been described as having a true gift for presenting complex material in a way that anyone can comprehend, which is a true gift for a professional educator. Outside the classroom, he has served on countless committees and most recently dedicated much of his time to curriculum revision and worked as the chair of the academic council. His love for updating college curriculum and supporting students has advanced the science curriculum and others to support student success. It is my pleasure to present the 2021 Faculty of the Year for RCSJ Cumberland Campus to Dr. Mark Randa. Dr. Ricketts.
The Adjunct of the Year for the Gloucester campus. This adjunct faculty started her career as a student at what was Gloucester County College, where she was actually the first graduate of our bioscience technology program in 2013. She then worked in the division as one of our finest laboratory technicians for several years. She began her teaching career then as an adjunct faculty in 2015, where her work and experiences have been an inspiration for many students. She is an active member of the Women in STEM Academy as a faculty member for biology students, a dynamic participant at open houses and new student orientation events, and was a featured speaker at several virtual recruitment events. She has worked with full-time faculty on both our Gloucester and Cumberland campuses to advance the biology curriculum, as well as develop new laboratory experiences, all with the vision of supporting student success. She always goes above and beyond in the classroom and is absolutely respected and adored by her students as a true role model. It is my pleasure to present the 2021 Adjunct of the Year Award for the RCSJ Gloucester campus to Lauren Anderson Pullinger. The Teaching Excellence Award for the 2021 year for the Gloucester campus. This faculty member started her career at what was Gloucester County College as an adjunct faculty in 2004 and as a full-time communications faculty in 2005. She has led the college on numerous endeavors, way too many to list here, but I'm going to give it a try. She has led and been the longtime English 101 and 102 coordinator, where she adapted activities such as textbook revisions and assessment in the new trends while working with the full-time and adjunct faculty. Her pedagogical techniques are absolutely exceptional, where she always pays attention to student learning styles and diversity, including in her reading assignments and reading selections for her classes. She has always been committed to her students, finding creative ways to engage them in their educational journey. She has served in countless roles on campus, including the advisor of the Vanguard publication, a sponsor of open mic days and evening events for students and public, a sponsor for writing contests, a curator for the RCSJ National Gallery of Writing, a sponsor of the National Day of Writing online event, the host of Lunchbox poetry events, the advisor of the Ghost Chasers Club, then renamed to the Paranormal Club, a judge for the annual haiku test, and finally, has arranged for class trips to plays in New York. She also has followed through and supported students writing and publishing hardback children's books. In terms of teaching, she has designed the freshman year experience and APA documentation course, served as a longtime chair of the curriculum committee and other countless committees, and finally the chair of the faculty senate. Although sadly this academic year will be her last at RCSJ, her dedication to the institution and to her students will not soon be forgotten. We congratulate her on retirement and wish her the best of luck. And at this time, it's my pleasure to present the 2021 Teaching Excellence Award for the RCSJ Gloucester campus to Professor Lori Joyce. Congratulations. At commencement, it is a standing practice for the graduating class to collectively recognize the faculty and staff, those individuals who have played the most significant role in their academic development over the past several years. The faculty and staff would then be asked to stand, and the students would give them a resounding round of applause. However, in these unprecedented times, this is not possible. So on behalf of our graduating students, I would like to extend a hearty thank you for all of the hard work and dedication our faculty and staff have shown in support of our graduate success. Thank you very much. Chair Concordia, please join me. Mr. Gene Concordia, Chairman of the Board of Trustees of Rowan College of South Jersey. I have the honor to present to you the graduating class of 2020 and 2021. The faculty have determined that these candidates have fulfilled the requirements for their respective degrees: Associate in Arts, Associate in Science, Associate in Applied Science, Associate in Fine Arts, and certificates, and they are therefore qualified to have these degrees and certificates conferred upon them at this time.
Thank you, Provost Rickards. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of New Jersey, I hereby award the graduating class of 2020 and 2021 the degree of Associate in Arts, Associate in Science, Associate in Applied Science and certificates, as the case may be, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto.
It is my honor to present the students who will be presenting the 2020 and the 2021 class charge. First, I'd like to introduce Ashton Palladino. Ashton has served as the 2021 president of Phi Theta Kappa Alpha Psi Pi on the Gloucester campus and is a pre-veterinarian medicine major who plans to transfer to Rowan University to continue her education. Next, we have DeChina King, a 2020 criminal justice graduate who served as Phi Theta Kappa Rho Gamma president on the Cumberland campus during her time at RCSJ and is currently a student at Rowan University pursuing a degree in emergency management and disaster preparedness, as well as a certificate in disaster response. And our final student is Smyrna Hernandez Perez, who is a 2021 liberal arts elementary education major and has served as the Phi Theta Kappa Rho Gamma president on the Cumberland campus. Smyrna's future plans include attending Stockton University, majoring in psychology with a concentration in elementary education.
Will the graduating classes of 2020 and 2021 please rise?
Please move your tassel from right to left.
We present to you the Rowan College of South Jersey classes of 2020 and 2021.
It is my pleasure to introduce Harvey McCubbin, Cumberland County College, class of 1988, to provide our graduations with an alumni welcome. While at CCC, Harvey earned his associate's degree in applied science and went on to serve in the United States Navy and worked as a Verizon engineer until his retirement. His community service includes having been past president of the Lions Club, where he currently holds the position of site chairman. Harvey enjoys writing and is currently teaching himself to play the piano. Please welcome Harvey McCubbin.
Congratulations, class of 2020 and 2021. On behalf of the Alumni Association, I am humbled and honored to congratulate the graduating classes of both the Gloucester and the Cumberland campuses of Rowan College of South Jersey. This represents a significant step forward in the journey that you embarked upon
and requires a commitment to a lifetime of learning. For several reasons, I invite you to consider active membership into your alumni association. First, membership creates a lasting affiliation with your college. Secondly, you are afforded the opportunity to work with other graduates seeking solutions that benefit many facets of college and community life. You may be called upon to collectively support staff projects. Skills that you hone here will serve you well in the future. Additionally, your resume may be enhanced having served as an association officer. You will be privy to many aspects of college function of which you may not otherwise be aware. Last but not least, you will come in contact with staff and community leaders. Incorporation of these relationships into the art of networking may be beneficial in career development. Thank you, and again, congratulations. At this point, I would ask everyone to rise, and I would like to ask the Reverend Dr. James Durkins to proceed to the podium to give the benediction.
Will you bow with me? Let us pray. Dear Heavenly Father, the sustainer of life, the giver of beauty, the one who consciously guides our footsteps, we thank you for this glorious day of celebration. We thank you for the persistence and dedication of these graduates who have completed this stage of their educational journey at one of the most difficult times we have ever faced as a nation. Their strength of focus, their determination to persevere, and their willingness to adjust and press on is to be congratulated. It was James Allen in his timeless book, As a Man Thinketh, who so elegantly reminds us of how important it is to grow and develop our minds, when he said, a man's mind may be likened to a garden, which may be intelligently cultivated or allowed to run wild, but whether cultivated or neglected, it must and will bring forth. If no useful seeds are put into it, then an abundance of useless weeds will fall therein and will continue to produce their kind. We thank you, Father, that these graduates have cultivated well and are on their way to an exciting and fruitful life. As they leave this place, anxiously anticipating what they are going to do next, let them pause to take time to celebrate all they have achieved. Let them celebrate the family and loved ones who supported them. Let them celebrate the faculty members who made themselves available for questions and took time to give direction. Let them celebrate friends who encouraged them and helped whenever and wherever they could. And finally, let them celebrate the moments when nothing was going right and they fought back the desire to quit and give up. And now, may the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face to shine upon you and be gracious unto you. May the Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace. Amen.